Good morning, America. This is the CIA report, the Certifiably Insane America, CIA, with Michael Sklar, your reporter. I'm going to tell you something. I was listening to Rush Limbaugh today, and I was listening to the Fox News last night. Let me tell you something. You've all got it wrong. And I'm going to tell you exactly where. Like, fair and balanced, Fox News, you're only giving me 50% of the truth. And the other 50%, you're fighting a losing battle. Rush, you're almost right on. Yeah, there is a man behind the president, and Soros is one of them. Matter of fact, a couple of the people you mentioned, they're the proletariat. And Chavez is one of them, and a lot of Arab moguls are involved. Russia, China, all the communist socialist factions are the proletariat behind the takeover of the United States of America and their puppet president, backed up by this proletariat, Obama. Yes, America, I'm going to be the first one to admit to you we lost the war. It's over. The enemy from within has taken over our country. They're going to socialize it. You think you're going to win it back in 2 years? It's going to be a big fight, and I already think we lost it. Well, I'll give us the benefit of a doubt. We'll see what happens in 2010. But right now, when a progressive says, we won, they mean America lost. That's why America's new friends are our enemies, because the enemies are in power. The enemies of our country own us. They won't let us drill for our own oil, because that's how they get to own us. They won't let us drill for our own natural gas, because that's how they get to own us. They won't let us mine our own coal, because that's how they get to own us. Let's face it, a real president of the United States of America, a real Reagan American, who was probably the last best president this country ever saw, and who stopped this from happening, preempted this from happening in his time. Because if he had lost, this would be happening way back when we had big gas lines. That was the plan. But I'm telling you right now, America, we lost the war. And we're about to lose the country because the enemy has taken over the country. The enemy within, the Khrushchev enemy, the one that said we will fall from within. I hate to tell you this, America. You know, we're missing in action. Middle America is missing in action, because if you were in action, the tax revolt would be going strong right now. If we were in action, we'd be pulling these guys out of power somehow. If we were in action, we'd be in the streets, while we still got a conservative military out there. No, you're missing in action. They won, the progressives won, they're in power. We voted the wolves in sheep's clothing into power. We voted the enemy from within in power. And you expect this not to go to socialism and the destruction of our capitalist republic? Capitalism is dead, my friend. And you voted it in. You voted in its own death. And you just haven't woke up to the realization yet. Neither of you, Rush. Neither of you, Fox News. That's why I say I'm only getting 50% of the truth. And when you wake up to see the truth, you'll see it's already too late. You already see it's already too late. You see them taking away your rights. You see them taking over companies. You see taxation, slavery into the future. Oh, but the only thing I say is we did it to ourselves because we couldn't see this obvious wolf in sheep's clothing, known as a progressive liberal, that was really the enemy within, that sided during the war with the enemies of our country, that sided against capitalism, and sided against the American way. Yes, this new president is throwing away the baby with the bathwater. The baby being the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States. He's trampling all over the Constitution. Why? Because he can. Why? Because we let him. Why? Because we like you. Oh, yeah, we like you, Mr. Chavez. Please let me kowtow to you, Mr. King. You know, oh, Israel, you better listen or we're going to blow you away. We're going to tax 50% of England. Yeah, all the capitalist nations are dead. Don't you know it? Wake up. You still might have a chance, America. Wake up now. Don't be missing in action. If you're missing in action now, then they're right. They did win. The progressives won, and this is what we're going to do, and this is what they're doing. They're taking away your freedom. They're socializing this republic. And that's not the American way, is it? Think about it. Are we living the American way right now? Are we drilling for our own oil? Are we self-sufficient? And who's stopping us from being self-sufficient? Those that have won the war. But we got to throw them off the caps of our oil. We got to throw them off the caps of our natural gas. We got to throw them off our coal miners. We got to rise up, America. Rise up and take back this country, because if you don't, it's over. Am I crazy? This is just another certified insane American report from Michael Scott, CIA. See ya.